You know, I had been involved in broadcasting for some years at that point, and my music has been borrowed, you know, on many occasions.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
A piece of music has been borrowed by somebody else.
I call it borrowed.
Yes,
you know, they can take anything they want from me, Harold, you know, but they really can't take my music because I'm the source, you know.
Yeah, right.
And I believe that, you know.
But usually they got some sort of things about, you know, money matters that are mattering there, that somebody creates something.
Well,
but
you know, I see both sides of the coin because, you know, there's a whole thing brewing now with the digital rights, you know.
Absolutely,
and, the podcast thing, I'm involved in podcasting too, and you know, the rights thing, and I'm an ASCAP member.
Right.
And ASCAP is very
a proud
strict.
ASCAP
Yeah,
member.
proud ASCAP, right?
Yeah.
And the deal is that also because of my history as a longtime public access producer and host, I believe that...
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Harold, you know, thank you for having me here in the studio.
No, because, isn't it great? Yeah,
this is the first time I ever did a show in the studio.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Normally I carefully craft my shows.
Yeah.
On my own equipment, I bring them in, edited, and they know me very well at the glass window.
Right, you're dropping the tapes off here for because you still got the show on them.
You know,
got the envelope.
I got
the envelope with the labels.
Right. You know, you put them on the tapes.
Good for you. You've been doing it since how long? 1984.
We went on the air February 2nd, 1984.
And we have maybe it's the time. I want to get over to the composition and everything. Maybe we got a clip, okay?
Okay.
And I want to set this one up a little bit because here it is. What was the date?
February 2nd, 1984.
February
Friday night.
Friday night, February 2nd.
Saturday morning, because
Saturday morning was
late Friday
late night. Yeah, we got that. That's a tricky thing.
Morning,
but it was the first time you ever put a program on public access.
That was it.
And you've been playing since 1984. I mean, I'm putting programs on.
That's when we started. That was #1 of #1.
And you were working then with Laurie
Friedman.
Laurie Friedman, a real creative.
And Barry Finnerty,
Finnerty,
guitarist, and we formed a creative cooperation called Backbeat Productions.
Backbeat, I remember that. And you came and you came in today with me. You said, got an old tape that was from the very first show we ever did.
We didn't even know if it would play back. It was so old.
We didn't know it was going to play back, an old VHS tape. And this is like gonna take a sentimental journey, right? Go back to that now. And so we're going to play that, and we're going to play. We're going to play a little bit of the countdown, and then what it is, it's got some really good graphics, and we're going to play 4, 5, 6 minutes of that. And we're talking now with Jon Hammond, a legend, as it were, in radio broadcasting. We've got to get to. He's a composer. We haven't gotten to that yet.
My voice on this voiceover, I told you just before we started rolling, I actually did the voiceover on my way to the airport in a Walkman.
You mean the actual voiceover that's on the tape?
Yeah, because I was traveling a lot at the time, and we did all the graphics and the music and everything, but I had to do the voiceover. And in those days, we didn't have, you know, great microphones and all that stuff. So you'll hear a few peas popping there.
You find a few peas popping or a few horns honking or something in the background down the
Van Wyck
Highway.
This is the one that put us on the map, and we had a lot of fun. I'll never forget when it came back over the TV. I was sitting there, I just about fell out of the chair.
Yeah, the first time it ever appeared on the TV. You had made the transition. You'd been doing radio before that. Okay, and we're going to come back to that. So why don't we set that up in the booth and run that tape? I guess it goes for a few 5 minutes or so.
With number one, the Jon Hammond Show, MCTV, Channel C.
All right, so set that up and run that now then, please. Thank you.
Backbeat Productions.
That's it.
The Jon Hammond Show. And now, here's your host, the star of the show, Jon Hammond.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the Jon Hammond Show. We have many fascinating, beautiful things we're going to lay on you this evening. We're going to feature the music of a very fine guitarist, Mr. Barry Finnerty. And we'll have him on the show here a little bit later. And some mind-blowing videos by Laurie. So let's get things rolling here with the first tune by Mr. Bad BF. This tune is entitled Funk in A. Yeah, those videos are really beautiful. How about that beautiful stuff by Lori? So special effects, they're blowing your way out there. We're taking complete control of your television sets for this little 28-minute pack here. So don't touch your dials. We got some fabulous stuff coming up here. And we do have something coming right up here. It's called...
Yeah, who's that? Now listen to me, I'm talking about you on the other phone right now, 3 to 6 o'clock tonight, New York time. That's cool. Thanks, man.
Jon Hammond here with the great Joe Franklin, king of radio and TV. Big Joe, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad, John. I want to tell the whole world out there, even beyond the world, beyond perpetuity, that I am a fan of I'm a fanatical, avid, ardent, fervent fan of the Jon Hammond Show, which is, of course, on cable TV and streaming the entire world over, as well as on HammondCast and podcast. And I'll say it again, it is great entertainment. I love the Jon Hammond Show.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much, Joe.
I meant
All
to
right,
say
all
no.
right.
John,
You're the
great
best,
man.
Joe.
God bless you, kid.
So, can I just ask you?
John, you want to close that door?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NAMM 2023. We'd like to give us a big hand for the Jon Hammond Funk Unit. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tony, doing beautiful mix. Thank you for everybody for being here, and thank you for the Rain Man for not raining on us. We were worried it was going to rain. We got a first time on the band, Nick Kubes, otherwise known as Cubes, on the drums. I'm going to announce everybody because we got old friends up here. We got a very special guest, Lee Oskar, and I'm going to announce everybody. We all go way back, and I'm going to play a little blues to get things started. Thank you for being here for the 2023 NAMM Show. We're going to play a little thing called James and West. It goes like this. Thank you very much. So sound check, folks. Thank you. Yeah, we have to be quiet so we can start actually in a few minutes. Thank you very much, everybody. We got a special guest up here with us, Lee Oskar. First Mark Baum, my old friend since kindergarten, man. Tenor saxophone, Joe Berger, the Burgermeister. Back there, Chucky Carter on the congas and percussions. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes, you know. Thanks a lot. I'm John. Thank you.